So when you go into a analytics account, at the bottom left hand corner you go to admin and then go to goals on the right hand side. You're only allowed up to 20 goals per account, so use them wisely. If you run out of them, then you can overwrite any old ones or goals which are not relevant anymore. But 20 should be more than enough for an average business. We're not talking about enterprise level. Click on new goal. Then you put in the name of your goal. So it could be a lead, it could be somebody visiting your website for 2 or more minutes or anything like that, right? So you put the name. Then over here you've got these goal sets, goal set 1, goal set 2, and the goal ID. It really doesn't matter which goal set or goal ID you use, but if you want to keep all the soft goals in one set and the hard goals in another one, then you can do that, but I personally don't bother that much. So let's say we have time on site. That's a really good one. 2+ minutes per session. Yeah. So you enter the name. Now there are 4 types of goals in here. One is the destination, duration, pages or screens per session, and an event. Destination is when someone fills up a form or signs up onto something and they are taken to a thank you page. So that's the destination. Duration is the time, like 5 minutes or more. So we are setting up a goal for the duration. Number of pages per session. So if somebody visited 3 or more pages per session, you want to know what kind of audiences these are. And then you have the event. If somebody clicked a video player, a YouTube video on your website, or clicked a social media like button, share button, subscribe button, and so on. So any clicks, or they may also download a PDF, so you can see how many people are coming to your website and clicking on a downloadable PDF. So let's say you have a brochure, a PDF brochure on your site. So you can track those. So you can say, okay, every time I get 100 people to my website, 5 of them click on this PDF and download that PDF. So that means it's 5% conversion rate. So you can track it and then see, okay, every time 5 people download my brochure, I get 1 inquiry, and so on. And that's how you work it out. Then you go to the next button. All right. So we got pages. It's the duration which we need, because I just put in time on site, right? So duration, and then I continue. Then you can put in greater than. We don't want hours. So you can either do 2 minutes or you can put in 120 seconds. It's up to you. It's not a problem. Now you can also assign a value to it. So if somebody, let's say, this is, although it says over here a currency value, actually for these micro goals it's not, because if somebody stayed on your site for 2 minutes, it doesn't mean that you will earn something from that, but potentially you will see that if you are putting a point scoring system. So let's say if somebody stayed on your site for 2 minutes, you give them 1 point. If someone stayed on your website for 4 minutes, you give them 2 points. Someone stayed for 6 or more minutes, give them 4 points or something like that. And then in the conversion value, when you import them in Google, you can work it out, okay, which is my most engaged value, because I can come to your website, I can click on a video, I can stay on your site for 3 minutes, I can visit multiple pages and also subscribe to a form or something. So all these points will make me a very valuable visitor to your site. And if that kind of audience is being driven to your site, then you want to bid very aggressively and you don't want to lose out on those audiences, right? So I'm just going to put in 1. As this is a test account, I can't verify it because it's going to give me 0 results. When you click on the verify button, you will find that you are getting a percentage of conversion rate, and you will see that that is working then, and then you save it. Now and I've got this over here now. So what you also need to do, and I'll cover this in another video, you must link Google Ads and Analytics together and then import these goals in there.